Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Hump Day. Welcome to Hump Day at the Igloo. We're here to continue with our Witcher 3 playthrough. We're on the books for 3 hours tonight. I'm still under the weather a little bit. Still a little bit of recovering to do. I feel a little bit better than I did last night. So we should be able to easily make our 3 hours. Let's see, last night we did... What did we do last night? We did the Bloody Baron stuff up to the point where we need to go see Tamara and find out what happened to Anna. As you can see, as soon as I switch it over here, we just finished talking to the Bloody Baron. And he did tell us what he knew about where Ciri was, the last time he saw her anyway. Those of you that are familiar with the game, we just did the... It wasn't the very last thing we did at the end of the night last night. I don't think. It was pretty close, though. We did the where she hunted the werewolf. We did that part, and then there was some more story stuff with the Baron, and then we did the horse race with Ciri. So essentially, that's where we are. Oxenfurt or Oxenfurt is where we have to go to find Tamara and talk to her. But we still have some stuff in Velen to do. Also, tonight we have an item in the quest list to go see Triss. We love Triss here at the Igloo, and you can see in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, hashtag Team Triss. So we're going to go see Triss for the first time tonight. And yeah, so let's get started. Happy Wednesday, everybody. All right. Get out of town.
And this be the witchman, the freak of nature.
Oh, hey, it's daylight again. Uh-oh.
Wait, Witcher!
White!
When you find my daughter, will you give her this?
A rag doll.
Uh-huh.
Their favorite toy growing up. That's it. Okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you where the loot's at.
Your
So we walked by that guy last night and he was saying the same
Find
thing.
him hanging from a branch in the woods soon.
You, shut
say
it
no
now.
more.
Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
Die with some dignity. Didn't have a chance to go up here. Or anyway.
Fuck's on a lot of you.
It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Let's see. Can we have him repair our stuff?
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Crafting, dismantle, repair. Alright, so how much is it going to cost to repair equipped? 98, so we can do that easily. Oh, how many how many kits do we need? We got plenty of kits. So those out in the field.
So long.
Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies. Where's
I don't know what all remaining leads are. Swap that real quick and see where it points. Just point to the same place. Actually, it does. Exactly the same spot. But we'll put it there for her specifically. She is the one that we're going to go see.
Filling your coin purse village by village, eh?
You seen me muscles?
See me muscles.
Catch my breath. I think a smudger might have been choking me last night.
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought home a bucket of peelings yesterday, the feast we had.
He's not scared.
Roach is actually waiting. Actually, let's see. I don't think we have a close. Well, go to Codger's Quarry, I guess. We could probably take a little bit of a ride. A bit of a ride on Roach. Find out what some of these question marks are along the way. Provided he behaves.
Let's go.
Mess with the neckers. I wonder if that tower off in the distance is somewhere we can go to. Like in Novigrad, maybe? It's the bridge.
Ice.
Take it easy.
Yeehaw!
Like winter. On
What's up, zombie?
His eyes red, like embers in a
You down
fire.
more.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
They cindered the woods for
Whisper.
peeling. We're beast devourer.
Ah! Go ahead and enhance our stuff, even though we may not get it. Wait. Go for it. It's out. There we go. How was your Wednesday? Just chilling?
Trusty arms for all sorts, steel swords and strong maces for the menfolk, engraved knuckle dusters for the ladies.
Knuckle dusters. Oh, we've talked to this guy. He'll tell us about
Master quality
Guy
weapons.
Crowsperch.
You capable of making them?
Who do you think I am? A Tory?
I think. Or no,
Tory.
maybe Novigrad.
The master craftsman
Yeah.
of Novigrad. Why, everyone's heard of him. Says he's retired now, so no. Ain't no one can do what you ask.
Good for you. Uh-oh. Your stomach is not pleased because you
So
ate too
long.
much, or because of what you ate? Ah, okay. Gotcha.
What do you do? Ask a
Move
bird
it.
to dance?
Is it like a heartburn kind of thing?
Heard of the Fryhead Brigade?
Okay.
Hey there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Message received.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Person in distress. Oh, we must help. Is it peoples? I hate the damn crossbow dudes. Oh, geez, he's level 16. Holy crap. Nilfgaard. Do some art on him. Ow, see, how the hell did he hit me?
Pathetic.
Damn crossbow guys are ridiculous. Damn accurate they are. Gotta stay moving. Even then. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So you're getting a double whammy then. There was a marker over here in the water too. Check that out when we get done over here, releasing whoever this person is. So, and your doctor doesn't know? Uh-oh. Doctor doesn't know what's going on?
Pull your skin off.
Oh, really?
Come on!
You guys do realize that I just took out a whole bunch of guys that are twice the level of me. Sea Star, thank you for the resub. Oh, ah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe for 3 months. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Anybody else?
It's cool, everybody. I'm here.
There she is. Thank you for the resub. It almost sounds like an episode of, excuse me, almost sounds like an episode of House. To go through like 7 or 8 diagnoses before they figure out what the problem is. Hopefully, A, they will be able to find out what it is. B, it's something that's relatively easy to take care of. How was your Wednesday, Sea Star? Come on out, guys. Loot. Unsent letter. Oh, man. Some of these things are quite long. To the most great and honorable Sergeant Ciri Varlechin Esquire, asked me, my good sir, to reckon how many lads I could drum up to work for the Emperor's glory, so here's my reckoning. First off, Esquire's got to know that I can scrummage up a few hayseeds from Claywitch whenever you want, but that's what I'd call second-rate goods. Geezers and squirts, mainly. If your excellency thinks he can find use for even dregs like that, send us a messenger, and within a week's time, you'll get a transport full of them, trussed up like conies. I don't know what a coney is. I've also had a word or two with some soldiers who quit the Baron's service after he got soused one night and jammed a hot poker in one of them's eyes. They've pitched 2 camps, one right next to the castle, the other near Velen's southern border, and as I'm sure your wondrousness has guessed, they're looking to make some quick coin. So if your most reverend sir can send us a few crowns as a deposit, why, we'll get to work on the double quick and send you the prettiest dames and hardiest lads in all of Velen, maybe even in all the north. 100, 200, however many of them the great sergeant wants. Your humble servant, Dalgor. Woohoo! Days off are good! Oh man, exploratory surgery. Oh, excuse me. This guy dead? Got an apple on him. He's not gonna need it. Alright, so these fine people have been rescued. There was a marker in the water. This way, as I recall. Should be right over here. On the other side of the bank. Probably way to the top. Be a drowner or something over there. Oh no. What I wanted to do. Oh, really? Okay, key on the body. Uh-oh. Oh, we're encumbered. Okay, sounds good. You know, I don't know why I always thought that this game was a pain in the ass to play, even though I played it before. You know, with all the signs and all the potions and all the oils. It's not that bad. It's nowhere near that bad. So, enjoying it quite a bit so far, even though we're not that far into the story yet. I was thinking earlier that oh dude, sorry. I should concentrate almost exclusively. Yeah, so we were going to go through here. Go to that intersection. We should find out what all of those things are along the way. Then we'll come over here across the bridge. Go into Oxenfurt.
Run, Roach.
See Tamara. Roach does a pretty crappy job of following the roads. Ubisoft, they need to hire Ubisofts. Worst people. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I tried to do. That's part of the reason why I wanted to start over, play on PC and start over, rather than trying to pick up where I am in the story and on Xbox. I mean, being over encumbered doesn't really seem to affect him that much. You just can't run. Right? Still fight. Still ride Roach around. And maybe if he could only do light attacks if he was over encumbered, which wouldn't bother me anyway, because I don't do that many heavy attacks to begin with, so.
If I ever have a son, looks like rain.
What? What? What the hell's going on? Why is everybody screaming? Misbehave! Thank you for the host! Ouch. What did I do? Oh, I see. Alright, I see what's going on. Go over here and see what this is. Probably heal up a little bit. Yeah, over encumbered by 3 pounds. I know, right? It's like I didn't do anything. I was just walking around. Okay, so what is that guarded by? Unsent letter. Melatili, bless ye Natel. Listen, Natel, that little case you gave me to transport, was there anything of value inside? Because thing is, I had a bit of an unfortunate work accident and, well, the plastic case fell in the water and I couldn't spy it for the life of me. I tried to fish it out, but some devil must live on the bottom there, because every time I tossed my net, I'd catch a snare. Maybe there's, I don't know, some way I could repay you, a discount on your next shipment, maybe? It's early, village. It's gonna. See, there they go again. What is wrong with you people? Yeah, here we go. Just make ourselves even more over encumbered. And I even have my shirt on. And I can't even imagine what they'd be doing if Jay came over there. Need a merchant. It's going fine. As I mentioned a little bit before you came in, a little bit better than yesterday. Not a whole lot, but better is better. All right, buddy. What happened to my map marker? Lose it? Still there. You guys worry about the deer. They won't. They won't fight back. I will, and you won't like it. Oh.
A witcher! By the gods, help me! Damn cheap guards! You get your coin's worth, even less. Thank you, Witcher. Where would I be without you?
6
Your
feet
guards
under.
run off.
Louts didn't get the chance, thank the gods. It's them you cut down. Waited until we passed the last settlements, then attacked. And to think, I made sure the scoundrels were well armed. We stood no chance against them.
Never trust a mercenary. Yeah.
Hiring thugs? Not a good idea these days. Need someone you can trust to guard a caravan.
Isn't that essentially what
Cannot
Geralt
afford
is?
to enlist anyone permanently.
Where'd you find these men?
Former Temerian soldiers, they claim to be. Of all people, I thought they'd know the trade.
Knew it all too well, in a way.
Thank you. Please, this was to be theirs at our destination.
5 coin.
Now it's yours.
Not 25. All right, that's not bad. Of course, we must loot before we move on. Even though we're over encumbered. Can Geralt get to the point where he's just carrying so much stuff that he can't move? Is that possible?
Let's deal around. One for the price of two.
Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. Okay, which way are we going? Left or right? Left. Probably sneak back around. Probably the tree.
Run, Roach.
Gotta be careful doing too much of this kind of thing on stream because it takes away from story stuff.
Come on now.
Not that we won't eventually do story stuff, but Show me your teeth. So where do you get the red mutagens? I don't think I've found any of those yet. Plenty of blues and greens. Check out these boots. Oh, ooh. Lose a little bit on the coin. I don't use coin that much anyway. Armor piercing. Can put a couple of relics in it too. Let's see. When Igni. See, Ard. Irden. Let's see, Ard. Ard is the knockback. Axie is the influence their mind. Let's do that. What are you doing? My horse! Doesn't that hurt? It's not giving me the track. Well, that is the way we need to go.
That's it, Roach.
Extra nest. Miss at least. If we can.
Hey there.
Okay. There and hang all right. Why? Why it switched? Switched the quest on me. Excuse me, boys, coming through.
Faster.
spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
First merchant I see. Ah, speaking of that. Hello, sir.
Greetings.
Watch him only have like 50 credits on him.
Wouldn't
Or
mind a look at your stock.
florins or whatever it is. Decent amount. Wow, he's got a lot of food. 1,500. Thing that's not colored, essentially. Just need to get rid of the weight more than anything. Okay. Wow. Zoom. 85 to 105. Critical hit damage bonus 39%. Yowzers. About time to swap out swords again. Probably start looking for another another saddle. Either that or my character.
Farewell.
Some more weight capacity. Yeah, see, we're almost at the point where we can get one more slot opened up. So yeah, we've got our fast attack is maxed out, our Igni is maxed out, our Axie is maxed out.
Go, go.
Oh, we went past the bridge. Whoopsie.
Come on. That's it, Roach.
Honor in the fatherland.
Crawl back under your rock.
First town we've been to other than White Orchard. Even White Orchard isn't that big.
No passage!
I've got to pass.
Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Soldier.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, No pass, no passage.
This what you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Come through. I feel like you can have a swim in the canteens.
Oxenfurt.
Honor in the fatherland.
Excuse me, coming through.
Come on.
Long live Exodus.
Right, sign, fast travel. But this looks great during the day.
Redania.
That's it, Roach.
Barber! Oh, we need to get a haircut. Or do we?
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Valley board. Check that out. Get even more question marks on our map. Let's go with the small ones first. The drinker's degree shall pour no more. In light of the recent closure of Oxford Academy, the drinker's degree, our cherished student union, which for 87 years faithfully served up soothing tales and bloggers to a thirsty student body, has closed its doors. Let us raise our voices together for one last Vivat Academia. Vivat Professores. Oh, great. Gwent, play around with Stefan. Meet everyone you've ever played in Gwent? Hardly. Consider yourself a prime player ready to face the best of the best? No. Try your hand against Stefan. The man's so good. It seems the cards play themselves. Learn more. Come to the Academy Alchemy Inn in Barkeep. Oh, that reminds me. In the interest of full disclosure, I did drop the difficulty on the Gwent playing down to easy. We'll see if I can even win a hand, win a match with it on easy. If I can't win a match on easy, then there's no hope for me. Contract, uh-oh. Monster at Oxenfurt. Oxenfurt, yeah. By order of our most magnanimous ruler, Radovid V, the itinerant monster slayer, reading this notice is obliged to abandon any currently unresolved contracts immediately and devote himself to tracking and slaying this monster. The beast in question has befouled the cradle of human intellect, the city within whose territory lies the oldest of academies of learning, namely Oxenfurt. The swordsman who puts an end to his criminal doings will be rewarded with the king's full generosity. Signed, Commander of the Oxford City Regiment. Yep, there is. You can only access it once you're in the game. You can't, it's not there before you start. Same with the game, overall game difficulty. But yeah, it's let's see, gameplay. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, undiscovered location, big surprise. Oh, hey, another one. On track. Wait a minute. Oh, that's because I didn't take it. Oh, another beast. Contract. Beast in the Oxenfurt forest. If you know no fear and seek work, read this notice, for the call contained therein will be of great interest to you. Hans, I am a Hans, and I am Franz. We are here to bomb you up. Sidaris, soldier of fortune and veteran of many wars, hereby makes known the following. Being greatly concerned about the fate of the local peasantry, which suffers horribly from the attacks of some monster nesting in the forest near Oxenfurt, I have decided to grant a person of noble red crowns and who slays this beast. Yet may it be known that any man who comes to me without a trophy shall receive no gold, but instead shall be tossed out on his arse so hard he shan't sit again. Say that 3 times fast till the end of his days. Hans of Sidaris, world-famous soldier of fortune, veteran of numerous wars, honored member of the Order of the Lily. First of his clan, mother of dragons, blah blah blah. First of his name. Beware of trolls! Caution! Trolls been seen and heard to the east of Oxenfurt, on the left bank of the Pontar. Said troll has been known to sing Redanian marching tunes. It is suspected this is part of some Nilfgaardian diversion tactic. It is recommended that the area be avoided until the appropriate branch of His Majesty's services can take care of the problem. In the event of an encounter with the troll, it is recommended to remain immobile, keeping low to the ground and covering one's head with one's arms. Exists a chance, the beast will not then attack, for it will mistake the potential victim, thus situated for a rock. Bartholomew. Garrison. Uh-oh. Careful. Swindler about. Attention, countrymen. Don't get taken in by the platitudes and false prophecies still put in by a certain so-called soothsayer, dwelling in Finkelham. This man calls himself a sage, knows about as much about divining the future as any toothless village hag. All he truly cares about is extracting coin from the unwary. Let him cheat you, and will only encourage him. Elite Cannellini means 5th-year student in the Faculty of Medicine and Herbology at Oxenfurt. Alright, let's see. Let's get a save since we got all that stuff. So now, and at the plants. Those are all underground too. Sewers. Guessing.
Stay out of my way.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wojtek?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Right away. I'm sure there are plenty of, plenty of YouTube videos on how to play Gwent. Probably watch some of them.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well,
Yeah, not
now
necessary.
you found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Ouch.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Did I miss something yesterday? Who is Wojtek? It's not her dad's name. I don't remember that at all.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him.
Who?
I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down a path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Oh.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Nibbles. We loot these guys blind before we leave. I say yes. Mysterious letter. All is prepared. We wait only your arrival. When I told the commander of your commitment and zeal, he agreed to welcome you into our ranks at once. At first, through preliminary training, which you already know how to ride, and wield a blade, and thus have already mastered the essentials. Rest will not take much time. As soon as you don your colors, we will set out in search of your mother. We will find her, I promise, even if we have to comb an inch. Ooh, raspberry juice. Strawberries would be fine if it was just the juice. How much is this? That. As long as it's one screen, I'll almost always read those. Land of Velen, located in western Temeria with its capital in Gors. Velen is one of the poorest provinces in the kingdom. Its territory encompasses the Isle of Thaned, I guess, home to the famous Magic Academy, along with Gors. Velen constitutes the commercial and developmental mainspring of our province. Velen is a stop on the Novigrad trade route running through Sedaris, Bergen, Brugge, Sintra, and other such southerly realms. Veleners subside primarily on agriculture, crafting, and animal husbandry. The province is practically deprived of all natural resources. It contains a great deal of forests, wetlands, and cultivated woods, though the greatest part of it is covered in swamps and bogs. Amen to that, brother. Do it yourself. How many times have you cursed a tailor for sewing a shirt more crooked than that infamous home in Novigrad? How many times have you argued with a smith who proved unable to forge a simple horseshoe in a month? How many times will you steal food from your children's mouths because some armorer demands a Koviri fortune for a ho-hum helmet? Enough! Basta, I say, and so should you. Empowered by the tome you hold in your hands and a few simple tools, you shall be able to perform basic repairs all by yourself. Perhaps even create something from scratch. So show those extortioners from the crafting guilds who shall make the fool of whom. Roll up your sleeves and get to work. Water's good. Dumpling and dried fruit. Sounds like me. Yesterday, the day before. I'm over encumbered. I read that one. There. Girls of the North. I read that one too. Sword for Witches. Jeez, we picked up at least 3 of those.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Redania.
Alright, where is... Here we go. There's below us. Figure there'd be one right there, like in the courtyard. Bam-ram! Upstairs or downstairs?
Yeah?
Upstairs.
Pam.
Speaking of which...
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's play Gwent. No.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all... Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So long.
Okay. Let's see. Out here. Racing. Crookback Bog, maybe? One detail the fisherman mentioned rankled in the Witcher's mind. It seemed Anna's hands bore strange marks that had burned with fire almost before the fiend appeared. Cause them what they mean. Geralt would have to endure this rankling until he found Anna, who, if still alive, had to be somewhere in Crookback Bog. Where, on the other hand, had made it to Oxenfurt. Fishermen had helped her find shelter his brother. And would that... About the only lead we have. All right, I guess we'll go there. Information found in the home of Hendrik. This is part of the search for Ciri, too. Nilfgaardian agent indicated Ciri had entered into conflict with some witch in Ellen. First, Geralt thought this witch was Kira Metz. Later learned Hendrik had meant a different individual, one who dwelt in back bogs, who ventured into the swamps, determined to find this bog-dwelling witch and ask her about Ciri. So I guess we'll get both of them at once. If I'm reading that correctly. Now, I did come close to it, I thought, but maybe not. Piece of the wood. Okay, guess we'll go up here. Come down.
Hair white as curd. Ah, curd.
Probably so hungry he's out to knock us poor from the cutthroats. Who I ask?
Bam, 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 bam.
The Iceman coming.
What's up? That must be Gosh. What's going on, Gosh?
Oh.
He raised tribute for him. Play oaks to him. Then why the hell we could not?
Quite the work my man's got, eh?
Not half bad.
Brought in a
Geralt.
bucket of peelings yesterday.
Oh, I'm not gonna have any problems at all sleeping tonight. Whew. How are things, Gosh? They still working you to the bone? Come on. I want to use the fast travel, dude. Okay. So we were gonna go... Yeah, see, I've been through this area. Some of the stuff that I've done offline, you can see how much of the area I've already explored. Okay, Dragon Slayer's Grotto. Oh man, barbecue. You're killing me, Smalls. Don't be teasing me like that, man. Are we talking... What are we talking? Are we talking ribs? Are we talking steak? Hello. Is it Ard or Axie? Just need to leave these open. Hard. Level Lizzie. Oh, 9. Pick anything up? Oh man, I hate you right now. Just so you know. What did I have for Memorial Day? I was sick. Find the crones. Attack of the crones. Trail of treats. Oh, donuts. Looks like donuts. Cookies. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. Let's see. Let's look at our gear. I'm sure we probably got something that needs to be... Oh, 88, 93. Alright, alright. Just picked up the boots, so those are... Okay. Trail of treats. Don't see any, whatever they're called, creature markers, little pulsing white circles. Where, so... Right, yet. See a hut over there to the left. Time out, detour. Must loot. Oh, you should. Yeah, I mean, You should see some of the hideous creatures in this game. Oh boy. We're gonna see some here too.
Doug went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet.
Cooked and bled him empty, stripped his skin off clean.
Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen."
Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings. Thee!
What a great nursery rhyme that is.
Don't know you. Go away.
What are you doing out here alone?
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that?
Oh, he's got an attitude. Smart ass.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches? Of the bog? We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zemek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits.
They do. Heard an old man say once, when the army was here, he says, "Hide them lasses in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits, and it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Anyone else here besides you?
No, this is PC.
Someone who might have seen the woman?
Like the six-eyed tree?
Tree snapped all year. But there is Johnny.
Johnny?
What's this talk?
I remember
what kind
Johnny.
of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
I have it on Xbox One and I
They're
played
my
it.
grandchildren.
A good bit of it, not all of it on
Gonna be
Xbox
soup
One.
with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
Are you one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Who's Johnny?
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the moor in some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on 'em.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed?
Daughter, actually.
Hardly. Yeah.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter and her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm?
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone!
He must be coming home from war.
God, I am so pathetic. I just got unencumbered. Here we go, filling up again. It's a disease, I tell you. It's a disease. Can we go in here? Not at least. I went into already. She's standing there watching me do all this. Talk to the boy.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway.
Hey,
Gran don't
Bluebird
like
Man,
you.
what's going on?
And Johnny's made up.
Welcome to Twitch.
And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Doing good. Doing good. A little under the weather. Fortunately, on the downside.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid.
Stupid.
Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
And eats snails. Yuck.
Does your gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never.
When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us. And we'll disappear.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so. And Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right. But you've got to do something for us, too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does.
I can do that.
Says her feet hurt.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3, 18, 19, 20.
Witcher sense.
Ready or not, here I come. There you are.
Aww. Oh, 1 of 4.
Found you. You can stop hiding.
Found me.
I can see you.
Find me.
Magic.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad, some starved. Others were killed. Like mine. One day, I went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then, laughing. Went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled. And the soldiers laughed. Laid my pa down by the barn door. His head clean off. And then my mum.
It's all right. That's enough.
Damn.
Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we was mushroom picking, I saw his burrow. But Gran yelled at me. Said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
All right, let me grab a quick save. I need to go get a couple of packages off the porch that just got delivered. Plus I need to fill up my water glass. Let me take about 3 or 4 minutes to do that, and I will be right back, and we'll continue. We'll go talk to Johnny. Sit tight. I shall return.
I have to pee!
Amplify request.
I have to pee! Take away and make a pit stop green the main feed!
Okay, we are back. Let's go find Johnny.
Who said ours? Not a word, ugly. Don't cry,
Isn't she lovely?
If Johnny's real, he must leave prints.
Mr. Bone.
Small footprint. Johnny's been through here.
Right, they're going this way, looks like. Any more lovelies? Cave.
Tracks lead to a burrow. Wonder what's inside.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny? Don't be afraid. You're a Bucka? A Luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair. Seen her? Tell me everything, from the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing? It's important to me.
Can't
Why
talk.
not? You know the kids from the clearing well? Don't be afraid. Not gonna hurt anyone. This where you live?
Proud of it.
Cozy burrow. Good location. Must know about everything that happens in the bog. Doesn't bother you having monsters for neighbors? What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow? Can't understand you. Try to explain it somehow. Want me to follow you? No choice, I guess.
Level up hype! Another, slot open.
Watch out!
Stay close to me.
He goes running right off. I think it's probably the other way around, girl.
This the place? Let me look around.
Nest.
Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back? Guess I gotta make this climb.
Harpies. Harpies are ard as well, aren't they? So I get plenty of blue and green mutagens, but not a whole lot of red.
Maybe he meant this bottle. Here.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted! Ha! The sound of it! Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans is like licking snails through a cloth. Thank
God.
you for this, noble whoever you are. Long be your life.
Hang on a minute. I helped you, now you help me.
Would you turn this beautiful act of altruism into a banal bartering of favors?
How'd you lose your voice?
One morning I awoke and opened my mouth for my usual bout of singing with the thrushes. Lo and behold, no sound escaped. I tried and tried, almost burst a blood vessel. Then I went to the village, because word has it the new cunning woman works miracles. But people began crying out, "A smudger! A smudger!" and sick their dogs on me. Do I look like a smudger to you?
Not a bit.
Well, I thought not. So it must be the crone's doing. Who else would curse me? Blackbird friend of mine located my voice, but I was helpless to retrieve it.
Couldn't ask a raven friend to just give you the bottle?
Ravens serve the crones. They don't help no one.
How do you lock someone's voice in a bottle? Just wondering.
As am I, especially as mine's a voice to crown all voices. Sometimes it's like a forest brook, at others like a roll of thunder. And let's be honest, I talk enough to fill 3 barrels or more.
I'm
Somebody
sure he
used
does.
some powerful magic on you, as a prank or just to be mean. I'm looking for a young, ashen-haired woman. See anyone like that?
Did I ever? Remember it as if it were yesterday. Soon as I woke, I went to empty my bowels. My favourite part of the day. Defecating to the sunrise.
Glorious.
Downright glorious. Suddenly, heard a bang. So loud it couldn't have been me. And that lass appeared. Out of nowhere. Young, ashen-haired. Just like you said. Wounded and panting to boot. She raced off towards the children's huts. Quick as if the crones were after her. I yelled some unpleasantries. She disturbed my morn. Sadly, I'd lost my voice, so I don't think she heard me.
I've been to the village in the swamp, met a woman who might have been a crone.
Did she seem confused to you?
Nuts, completely.
So I'm not crazy. That's no crone. That's the granny who takes care of the orphans. Claims the kids made me up. Me!
An orphanage in a swamp?
What do you have against swamps? Lived here my whole life. I heartily recommend it.
What do you know about the crones?
They're as old as this forest. Cruel. Vindictive. Not to be crossed.
What if someone does cross them?
Might take his voice, might take his life. Depends on their whim. They're nasty. Although, they care for this land and its folk in their own way. Supposedly, they always keep their word. You must be careful what you ask for. Won't find them until they want to be found. See them until they want to be seen. But remember, they see and hear all that happens in the mire.
She ran off toward the orphanage. Kids could know something, or the old woman who takes care of them.
Oh, that old hag don't speak to strangers, and you're a stranger.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me and I'm no bore. Come with me.
You're taking a morning shit. That's glorious. What is this? I guess. Monster Eye. No, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Geralt's bag's gotta smell really nice at the end of the day. Roach, too, I guess. It's carrying a lot of it, too.
Damn it.
Lead the way, young man.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her. Little Johnny softly gazing, fire waning pale. Pop! A spark jumped out and whispered, "Listen, I've a tale."
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
Johnny's
You're not
awesome.
allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Calm down, Gran. Don't get angry. It's not good for you.
The woman I asked about earlier.
Forgive me, Gran, but this fellow absolutely must talk to the ladies.
No, she's not allowed.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Ginny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
High five. Fist bump.
Johnny's a good lad, though the ladies don't like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
Who are the women in the tapestry?
Ladies of the wood.
Ladies. Ladies lovely, with power o'er all. Beseech I thee, answer my call. Before you a worm crawls, wretched and small.
How dare you disturb our rest, woman?
Someone speaking through you?
Good looking and clever, too. Where have you been hiding, boy?
So you're the three crones?
Crones? Where'd you get such an ugly word, young man?
Village bitches have been gossiping again. There's no limit to how jealous and petty humans can be. Do we look like crones to you?
Go ahead, check. Touch me, white-haired one, where it pleases you most.
Is it my imagination, or is this tapestry made of hair?
Oh, he's got a sensitive touch.
Touch me more, boy. Touch me more.
Where do you get human hair?
Never heard of the cutting? Round here, a young boy turns into a man when they cut his hair for the first time. Our sister weaves tapestries of this cut hair. If the weft is straight,
Happy's the fate.
What if the weft's crooked?
Then it must be unraveled.
Is this a curse? You trapped in the tapestry?
Oh, he's curious.
We don't fall victim to curses. We cast them.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's impatient. Perhaps he only likes ashen-haired girls.
The young woman. She's my daughter by choice. I raised her.
If she's shapely, what does it matter?
Matters to me.
I believe we've hit a nerve. He's bubbling like well-fed yeast.
Oh, that's how I likes him.
Miss Epic, thank you for the host. Welcome to everyone from the Empire. How was your hump day?
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me, have you got bollocks? Do you fear woodland beasts?
No.
Oh, hard times are upon us, white-haired one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood. Evil reigns stronger than ever before.
A dark power has surfaced near Downwarren. It feeds on hatred and disdain. Destroy the beast, and we will be grateful. Tell you all we know about this ashen-haired maid.
Didn't I already do that?
Dark power? You need a knight-errant or a witch hunter, not a witcher.
The alderman of Downwarren will tell you all. Remember to collect payment from him after you complete your task. And now our servant will bring
I'm still
the
dealing
dagger.
with headaches from my being sick.
A dagger? What for?
When the alderman sees this dagger, he'll know we sent you. He'll aid with all.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
Move, woman! Give the young man the dagger.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
Yes, ma'am. Talking tapestry made of hair.
Aye, mistress, right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger. The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it you. Here it is. The dagger.
Whoa.
Place the alderman's payment on the stone. Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Seven experience points. Thanks. Cheap bastards. Okay. Yeah, I could swear that I've already done that, but maybe not. Kind of beast in this area.
Greetings. Nice village.
Aye.
A real pearl of the swamps.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, Master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
Or don't.
Don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeard to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
When did all this start?
3 years back. I remember, 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Womenfolk fight like polecats, bawling and brawling over nothing. The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
More details? You want more?
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now's a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folk stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches. But must not be they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't ye treat this evil light.
Okay. Let's see. $340? Yowzers. Oh, okay. That's where it is. I was out riding around yesterday.
Don't let him catch his breath! Ah, you witch fucker!
Not good. We'll flail your skin off.
Have I said I hate these archers? It's old. There we go.
Slow now.
Okay. That works pretty well on wolves, too. Okay. Find a passage under the hill. Okay. Paying too much attention to the white one.
Who are you?
Be gone. Be gone. Be gone.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is alike. Every death is equal. I cry. I will. None listens.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I kept
Enjoyed the lurk in this epic.
balance. The crones killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle in Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly sliding over us.
Must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from the broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crones want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I defy them.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here, in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly, a labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale, a gallop unchained. I shall save them. Only I can.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no runes to add ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
I saw women, children even, lying dead on this hill. Did they want to destroy you?
To nature, to the forest and earth, all death is alike. Every death is equal. I cry. I will. None listens.
The crones. What do you know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
If you can save the orphans from the meadow, I'll help you.
I will find them. Free them. Open the door of my cage. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers, the white of my
feathers.
Find my remains and bring me about.
A wind-born steed, a black squall turned horse.
Why do we need a black horse? The beast and I shall be as one. As when I lived. We shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
Where'll I find your remains?
My bones, they lie in a solitary mound nearby, due west.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the hillock's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart, let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now, and return through the passage I have opened.
Of those things. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do.
What now, you piece of filth?
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Okay, Axie. Alright, Roach, come on over here. So I can't seem to not pick everything up I see.
He's not gonna be able to get up there, is he? No. Give it. Let's go.
Alright, can we go up this one?
Come on, Roach.
No, that's not gonna work. Where we were just at.
Take it easy.
It's amazing. There's like 4 of them right here.
Hey, ya.
Sorry, Roach. Am I gonna have to keep casting it? Or is once gonna be enough?
Let's go. Whoa!
Come on now. Ready. We can start.
Let me fly, raven wings. Lay wings amidst the feathers. Place all beneath my heart. My heart you must pierce and break the steed.
Saw bodies of women and children in the woods. You've killed people who are no threat to you.
The wood killed them, for nature is blind. Death is never more than death.
I really don't know what to do. Supposed to do this to save the kids, right?
Raven feathers.
Once I was free, I shall be free once more.
I offer your remains.
Once I was flesh, I shall be flesh once more.
No. I should draw your blood now. Let the horse drink it. But I won't. I don't trust you. I have to stop you, destroy you.
Betrayed. Betrayed.
What did you do there, Misbehave?
Medallion's humming. Place of power, it's gotta be.
Did you? That's what I intended to do.
Go, go.
Whoa.
I'm busy, man.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Not sure what was lurking there, but it lurks no more.
What did you do, Witcher?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Gonna kill him. Oh, okay.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
I got boots and gauntlets. Here comes the Lovelace. Now just imagine, as you watch this, Stevie Wonder's Isn't She Lovely playing in the background.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
You can bring it, not only.
Another one for the collection.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
Me?
I know that mark.
You're just a
this is
humble
Anna,
witcher.
the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
Oh, yeah.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
I don't even want to know.
Do you desire us?
No.
You know why I'm here. You know what I want.
You shall dream of us and return for what you reject. They always come back.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Naught's free, brave soul.
Basket face.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death. But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight.
You've rid the world of a great evil.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
Another Ciri story?
We knew someone supposed to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the sown seed that will burst into flame.
Damn, she's a big girl. Woo-wee!
She fell into our hands. Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set, the cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Emlyrith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely.
Oh, yeah, I love perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it! Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly. Come back. Come back. Come back. Yes,
Can I just run? It says escape. They're fighting for no reason. Imlareth, is that his name? Imlareth? Oh, is that it?
He tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
So is this a fight now or a fight later, essentially?
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Seeing you, handsome knight.
Anna Stringer, it's the parent's wife. Imlareth. Let's read up on him. This is the first entry for him. Oh, he's just gonna be a character, right? Imlareth, a general of the Wild Hunt and a frequent guest in Geralt's nightmares, has been chasing Ciri for quite some time, striving to deliver her to his ruler, Eredin. This powerful and brutal warrior has had fought in countless battles and campaigns. Conquest waged by the Ain-El in other worlds, he prized physical confrontation above all else, seeking out direct bloody skirmishes where opponents pit their strength, agility, and training against each other in a contest to the death. The Brewis is one of the crones. Crone known as the Brewis, middle of the three demonic sisters in terms of age, but the first in times of size. Brewis was said to be a master concoctor of magical mixtures, and in the more ghastly legends was said to know over a dozen different recipes for human soup. Johnny, I saw Johnny. Weaves, although the youngest of the three crones, Weaves was not one jot less ugly or evil than her older sisters. It was she who wove the magic tapestries of human hair that is tribute from the young children of nearby villages during their cutting ceremonies. These tapestries were how the worshippers of the Lady of the Wood made contact with and paid homage to their deities. Wispus, crones of Velen were not just old, literally ancient, having been around since the reign of the first human kings, possibly even since the coming of the elves. Of the three ghastly sisters, ghastly is right. Whispus was most ancient, or at least so claimed. Swamp dwellers whispered legends. Whispered, for if they spoke too loudly, the crone would hear it, and tribute in the form of human ears. She hung from trees, and through which, using primeval magic, she heard all that happened in the swamp. Okay, we need to go. This way.
That's it, Roach.
Quite the work my man's got,
You
eh?
won't be as cocky once the Baron's
Brought
men
him a
wet
bucket
your
of
arse.
peelings yesterday. The
Filling your
feast
coin purse, village by village, eh?
Pox on a lot of you.
Time to water the horses.
Water mine too while you're at it, please, sir.
Get out of my sight. I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's play Gwent.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Don't know why you're telling me all this. Your relationship with your wife? Your concern, not mine.
Ah, a witcher. Should have expected as much. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
But I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
The race.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Get to fight it now?
I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth! Get over here!
Save him. Uh-oh. Horsey time?
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
I'll get up there.
Yeah.
Nice. steps off the back.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for sorcerers, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've
All right,
learned
sounds
what you
good.
wanted to know.
Bluebird, man, we're almost done here as soon as we're finished with this.
If you
Thanks for
could,
coming out. I appreciate it.
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
The ugly baby.
Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and
I know
say
who
he's
it
a
is.
beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Whoa, close up. Yeah, we'll do that. Not today.
Stinks of Nilfgaardian corpse to me.
Do that on Friday. Let's see. Level 12. How many points do we have to spend here? 2. Still got to get rid of the extra weight. So I'll do that probably tomorrow. Let's grab a save. Wow, 15 minutes over. Alright. Well, yeah, that is going to be it for the night. Wow, I didn't remember these things being as long as they were. Kira's, Metz's stuff took an entire stream. Baron's stuff is going to take more than an entire stream. So, yeah, good stuff. It's amazing. They come up with all this lore and the mythology and all of that stuff. How it all ties together. Amazing. Okay, let's see if we got anybody online that we can host before we shut down. Thank you, Gosh. Thank you for coming out. It's good to see you. Thank you, Misbehave. Looks like Halimar is playing Dark Souls 2. We'll become a host. And yeah, no stream tomorrow night, like I mentioned. Thank you, Miss Epic. I'm getting a little hoarse now. Let's see, Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern and Saturday at 10 a.m. So we'll continue with the Baron, and we'll finally get to go see Driz. I was hoping we'd be able to do that tonight, but it didn't turn out that way. So, yep. Let me host Halimar, and I will see you guys on Friday. Enjoy the rest of your night and all of your